Polyline shape tool. Again, we are working more geometric on a curved surface, so it doesn't need to be exact. Escape, shift, and slide. And if you're good at eyeballing, eyeball it. You don't need to move your original picture that you're tracing on every single time you move a piece. Kind of your preference on how you work. I think this was a really light white. And then this one, I know it matches up to the edge here, so I'm not going to move it. And by move it, I mean that image to match it up. But you can see how just adding 3 shapes here kind of gives it that appearance that it's sunken in. And the stem is emerging from that shape. All right, one more shape here, and then I think I'm good. I'm going to outline, excuse me, this whole area, and I'm going to even cut across some of these shapes that I might have already created, just because I know I can layer it behind things as necessary. So if you've got an area that has like a lot going on, just break it down into simple shapes. All right, and I'm going to make this a dark value, no outline. Escape, shift, and slide. So just from moving this over, I know I need to move it backwards. So again, control and the down arrow key until you see exactly everything else that is up, needing to be above it pop up. I think I'm going to adjust one point on here. I'm not really happy with where this is at. And since this is layered behind these shapes, when I move it, it will be behind there, and it doesn't matter if it's not exact. Okay. All right, cool. Last step, I don't need my original images anymore, so I'm actually going in and deleting, and then deleting. This is now on a transparent background. I'm going to add a shape behind it, and I would stick to something that's more like solid, not something that has like a lot going on. For this one, because it's kind of a round shape, I'm going to add a circle. And if you want your circles to be perfect, hold down the shift key while you make a circle. It gives you the ability to make it perfect and not be kind of ovular. And then using these red lines lets me know I'm perfectly center. What color do I want to be behind my apple? I'm going to make it blue because on my apple there isn't any blue. And I think it will make everything stand out. I don't want an outline. That's up to you if you want to keep an outline. And then I'm going to move this all the way to back. So order, send to back. And now it kind of anchors my apple shape. If you're not happy with that color, you can go back and change it. Try out a few different colors until you're like, all right, that looks pretty decent. Oh, I actually kind of like that yellow. You can also do a gradient effect, which is kind of fun. So there's one that goes from dark to light value. And then there's also one that is light value in the center and then darker on the outside. It kind of gives you almost like a halo effect around your shape, which is kind of fun. So yeah, just kind of play around with that. And again, I'm on gradients. You can also make custom gradients if you're feeling fancy. I'm just going to go to solid. I think I like the solid look a little bit better. Yeah, I like that. Okay, and then once you're done, you can close out of this because it does automatically save. And then on Google Classroom, mark as done or turn it in.